Hortatory Exposition Text. Group 3. Armindo Pebridoni, Asep Hidayat, Ayu Aryanijen. Definition of Hortatory Exposition Text. Hortatory exposition is a text which references the attempt of the writer to have the address to something or act in certain way. Generic structure of hortatory exposition text. First, thesis. Thesis is the announcement of user's current. Second, argument. Argument is reason for connector leading to recommendation. Third, recommendation. Recommendation is statement of what of or ought to happen. Purpose of hortatory exposition. Hortatory exposition is used to persuade the reader or listener that something should or should not be the case. The characteristic or leeway or hortatory exposition text. 1. Forcing on the reader. 2. Using abstract non-voice and feature. 3. Using action verb. 4. Using thinking verb. 5. Using model average central usury. 6. Using temporal connectively second. 7. Using equalative words, important, valuable, truth words. 8. Using passive points. 9. Using simple present tense.
Example of hortatory exposition text. Should Americans be forced to public transportation? First, let me define what the question is and isn't asking. It isn't asking if we should abandon cars right now, nor is it asking if we should abandon them completely, nor is it asking if every American should do so. It is asking whether some Americans should have to take public transit some of the time. And I would say yes. Oil use and pollution aside, in some cities like Los Angeles and New York, there just isn't room for any more roads. So in order for smaller cities to grow, they need more people to take public transit or raise permanent traffic jam. One bus can safely hold 14 people, so even at half capacity there's nearly 20 cars out of space in traffic clearly up, and nearly 20 parking spaces don't need to build. There are a lot of people that can take with transit little inconvenience but simple don't because they never have in the past. The residents in areas with plenty of transit had to buy transit passes as part of their property tax, then they would have little access not to bus occasionally. A number of universities already bundle a U-Pass with their tuition fees, forcing their students to take the bus. When given the chance, the majority of those students have fought to keep these programs. A similar system in apartments where a portion of the tenants are not issued parking space in exchange for a discount on their rent will also be community card to several apartment tenants that arrange a schedule for the card. And these programs get many positive reviews. So yes, I would say that Americans should be forced to use public transit, as Americans are already forced to do so, find that it works well for them.
Question. Number 1. What does the writer suggest? A. Americans should learn to use public transportation. B. Americans should give up the car. C. Americans should be forced to use public transportation. D. The government should limit the number of cars. E. The government should charge extra tax for those who use cars. Answer C. Americans should be forced to use public transportation. Number 2. The following is one of the weird suggestions influencing people to use public transportation. I. Make people buy transit passes as part of their property tax. B. Banning the use of car. C. Stop automobile production. D. Find people who do not use public transportation. E. Limit the number of gasoline. Answer I. Make people buy transit passes as part of their property tax. Number 3. What is the purpose of the article? I. Defining the function of public transportation. B. Arguing that Americans should not use public transportation. C. Suggesting Americans the ways to use public transportation. D. Asking for more public transportation. E. Suggesting that Americans should be forced to use public transportation. Answer E. Suggesting that Americans should be forced to use public transportation.